Yo, what is going on, guys? Serge Danger here, and welcome back to another video on Arrow Season 8. And this is my Comic Con trailer breakdown for the first episode of Arrow, otherwise titled Starling City. And we've got a couple of things to go over, so let's break all of this down. One thing I will say before I start this video, however, I may not put the trailer in the intro just for copyright claims because they normally don't strike when you put trailers on your videos, but for some reason they're doing it for Comic Con trailers. So I don't know what's the reason behind that. I really don't know, but yeah, I'm assuming you guys have already seen the trailer already. So if I don't, then yeah. But if you guys didn't see the trailer, I will link the trailer down in the description down below. But as I said, I'm not certain just yet. I may put the trailer on this video. Anyway, so first off, in terms of content, Arrow really had one of the weakest, and this is due to most of the trailer really being a montage of previous seasons mixed together, due to it being like a final season. Season 8 parts was like 30 seconds long, and this could either be because they're really secretive because it's obviously the final season, or it's to do with Arrow's late filming schedule, saying that Supergirl started like 3 or 4 weeks ago, The Flash started like 2 weeks ago, but Arrow started really like 4 days ago or something. But with the limited content, they were still able to give us a really sick trailer to look at. So I'm gonna skip the montage parts and head to the actual season 8 parts because we're on season 8. So first off, we have Deathstroke, and first of all, I got really excited at first because when I saw this trailer, I thought it was Slade just with a new suit. Then when I saw the trailer for the second time, I saw the guy in the background was Connor Hawke. So the person Connor is fighting is John Diggle Jr., aka Deathstroke from the future. And as you guys remember last season, we found out that John Diggle Jr. was the leader of the Deathstroke gang, whereas Connor Hawke joined the Heroes. So I am really interested to see how this conflict works, and how it is that Connor Hawke goes to the light and John Diggle Jr. goes to the dark. If you guys don't know, the actor who's being casted as John Diggle Jr. is Charlie Barnett, and he's been upgraded to a series regular. So get excited for that, I guess. So now moving on to like the most interesting parts in this trailer, where Stephen Amell did confirm that he would be playing multiple versions of Oliver, as well as other characters who aren't Oliver. So let's pray one of these guys ever death. But anyways, as you can see in this shot over here, there is a Green Arrow versus Green Arrow, and we do see Adrian Chase in other shots. So it looks like we are somewhere in the multiverse and in another Earth. And in this shot right here, where you see him looking at something green, and what I noticed is that he's wearing a Green Arrow suit. As you can see, there's a hood and leather over there, and normally his Prometheus suit was like full on leather, I guess, but like some parts were just, I have no idea what material it was, but mainly his Prometheus suit was leather. This looks more like a Green Arrow suit than it does a Prometheus suit. And based on the Green Arrow versus Green Arrow, it looks like this Adrian Chase Green Arrow does look to be wearing a season 1 to 3 suit. This Green Arrow, Oliver Queen Green Arrow is fighting Adrian Chase Green Arrow. And this is really cool, and it doesn't look like he will be playing Prometheus. And this was what I also predicted in my previous Arrow video, so it feels good to be right, as I did say that the other Green Arrow, the one with the beard, would be Adrian. But the main question really is he Adrian Chase, or will his name be Oliver Queen? And I hope that his name would be Adrian Chase, just because if his name was Oliver Queen, it would feel really odd. Yeah, this I'm gonna call him Adrian Arrow. This Adrian Arrow looks to be the serial killer Arrow, where we saw Oliver back in season 1, and this would be really cool, as we do see in other shots. There's Adrian Arrow, and later on in the trailer we have dead lab scientists brutally murdered. However, Oliver is standing behind them, as you can tell due to the stubble. It also looks like he's talking to Oliver, where he says, 5 years in a deserted island and came back a vigilante. Seems a little far fetched. So the fact that, well, Adrian Arrow is saying this, it looks like he's talking to Oliver, assumably after Oliver defeats Adrian Arrow. Yeah, I would just be very intrigued to know if this Adrian Arrow has the same backstory than our Oliver. And either way, we think that this Adrian at least, is year one Green Arrow, saying that it looks to be like he's a serial killer, and Oliver hadn't been in that, well, situation for 7 years. As we know now, he's like a hero. However, in this shot where Oliver stands before the scientists, the arrow feathers look a lot darker than green feathers, as it does look a lot darker. So I'm assuming that the feather is black. It's really hard to tell due to the lighting, but we do know that Malcolm Merlin is coming back in this episode, as maybe suited up as a Dark Archer once again, but from another Earth. And yeah, he could have been the one who did this. We don't know for sure, due to like the lack of quality we had on season 8 stuff in this trailer. Anyways, now moving on. This is really cool to see Diggle, well, standing in front of Oliver and with a new suit. And the best part of this was the Spartan red stuff is now green. And as I also predicted in that video, that green suit leaked by Mark Guggenheim was Diggle's suit. However, I did say that it would be Diggle's suit once he becomes a Green Lantern. However, it turns out to be Spartan's new suit instead, and that's still really cool though. And I have to say, this suit does look really sick, and this could foreshadow Diggle being a Green Lantern later on. We don't know for sure, but I really hope he does become this Green Lantern, well, become John Stewart Green Lantern in Crisis. And Stephen Amell also said in one of the interviews he had, Oliver moved in with Diggle. So I won't be surprised if Diggle really knew about Oliver and the Monitor stuff. But yeah, Oliver may not have told him as well, so we don't know. Also in this trailer, we do see Renee, and he's pointing a gun at Tommy Merlin. Now, this Tommy Merlin looks like a gangster or like a boss or something of some sort. Or he could be like the year one John Diggle, who's a bodyguard and protects Adrian Arrow when he's in the form of Adrian Chase or Earth whatever, Oliver Queen. Just judging by the way he's dressed and the way he looks, he does also look like a bodyguard as well. So this could be like Tommy Merlin would be the version of John Diggle. Well, that's what I think at least. And we do see Renee as well. And the main question is this our Renee, or is this like the burglar Renee from whichever Earth we're in? We don't know. And later on, we see the new Black Siren Injustice inspired suit, and it looks really cool. And like all the arrow suits for this season look really sick. It could be due to their budget, as they won't be wasting money for episode 10 to 22, as we know this season Arrow will only be having 10 episodes. So they could just waste money for suits and things like that. And I'll put up a concept of this suit for you guys so you could see the full design of this suit. And as you can see, the concept is a bit different, as like the mask in the trailer is different, and Katie Cassidy's hair is now a lot shorter. So yeah, but the one in the trailer does look a bit better. I don't know why. But lastly, in the trailer, we do see the elevators doors close, with Oliver saying, "Just one more thing I got to do." So I literally have no idea what he what he had to do. Maybe like he had to recruit someone new. And we do see Diggle, by the way, next to him. So Oliver might be heading to the Arrow bunker. Who knows? Thoughts on my trailer? Although there's a lack of content of season 8 stuff, this is probably the best trailer in the Arrowverse we had this year. Like, this trailer was really, really good. And this trailer was also leaked like 1 hour before the panel, and that was really cool as well. So I got to see it earlier than most people. And before I end the video, I will be covering some really cool news that came out earlier this week. So first off, Mark Guggenheim confirmed that our Oliver will be meeting our flash forward version of Mia Smoke, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to see these interactions between the two characters, father and daughter relationships, things like that. But this means that not only we will be having multiverse travel, but we will also be having time travel. And as I said, this would be really sick. And I would want Mia to be in Crisis on Infinite Earths, but this is highly unlikely to happen. Anyways, and finally, Brendan Routh, the actor who plays Ray Palmer, as you may have known, plays Superman in 2006, I believe. Yeah, and he's becoming Superman once again. And they announced in Comic Con that he would be, well, his version of Superman would be Kingdom Come Superman for Crisis. And that's essentially Injustice Superman, where Lois was killed by the Joker, I believe. However, this version of Superman doesn't go insane the way our Superman did. So yeah, that's all I have time for today, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below, what are you excited most for Arrow's final season.